Okay, so I'm going to tell you very quickly how I went about picking my stroller and how I went about finding the best stroller for me. So, I am an all-terrain mom, so what I had to really consider was how am I going to be using my stroller, where am I going to be using my stroller, when am I going to be using my stroller, and how much weight am I wanting in a stroller to lift in and out of my car, how it collapses. Do I want the baby to face me? Do I want the baby not to face me? Do I want the option of it being a palm? What am I wanting? Well, quite honestly, I would love all those things, but there's really not a stroller out there that accommodates all of that as well as I would want it to. So there was some sacrifices that I made when I picked my stroller. Now, like I said in earlier videos, I spent $400 on my stroller, and it was worth every single penny. I went with the Bob Revolution SE, and I had to sacrifice the luxury palm strollers. You really, when you start looking into it, you can spend anywhere from $15 to $1,200. And I kind of wanted to be somewhere in the middle of that because I know that I was really going to be utilizing my stroller the most out of any other baby product that I have, and I do. So, take into consideration that when you're buying your stroller, are you going to be able to have it as a travel system? Are you going to even want it as a travel system? Are you going to be using a infant car seat that comes in and out of the car? And is your stroller going to accommodate that infant seat? There are a lot of strollers that do sell universal car seat attachments, but some car seats are not compatible with those universal attachments, so that's something to look into. So, when I went to Bob Revolution SE, I can tell you that I am completely satisfied, that I absolutely love this stroller, and I will do a review on it later to show you all the things that I love and the few things that I wish and hope change for further models, future models to come. So, if you're going to be the mom that really just wants a car seat stroller, they sell these strollers that are just a frame that your car seat literally clicks right into, and that's all it is. It's 4 plastic tires. It's not going to be all-terrain, but it's going to be a stroller that probably might work better for you than other people. If you're planning just to use your stroller to go to the park or go to the zoo or do simple things like that, then maybe it's not worth you putting the extra money into a stroller, but putting that extra money into something else that you might utilize more. I can tell you that my stroller compared to, let's say, just a simple Graco travel system is night and day. It's pretty significant. My stroller goes and glides over everything. It has shocks. It absorbs everything for the baby. It's not a bumpy ride. He literally glides over all terrain, which is what I wanted because of where I live. And I live in a small city that is nothing but hiking and really, truly rough terrain. So that's why I went with the Bob. Now, if you are looking at a stroller and you're very curious to find out more about that stroller, I would recommend Holly Schultz with babygizmo.com. She is pretty amazing. She tells you the stroller inside and out, and I wouldn't say she finalized my decision, but I would say she really significantly helped me with the decision that I finally came down to. And I've been very happy with my purchase. So, when you are picking out a stroller, pick out what stroller is best for you. If you are not going to be using a stroller that often and you plan on just using it when you're going, out and about for to the mall or things like that, then maybe an umbrella stroller would be best for you. And I can tell you, when it comes to umbrella strollers, I have a higher end umbrella stroller that I was given, and it was in the market today about $129, $130, but I can tell you, compared to a $15 or $16 umbrella stroller, like, again, it is night and day. When it comes to baby products, you get what you paid for. Now, if you're wanting a high, luxurious stroller and you have the $1,200 to spend on it, I mean, look at a Bugaboo. Look at the strollers that have so many options on it that you're almost overwhelmed when you get the stroller, which I would absolutely love to get a $1,200 stroller, but the funds weren't there for us to do something like that. And like I said, I am extremely happy with my bob, and now using my bob and how easy it is to take in and out, I don't know if I would actually go with the higher end stroller, because it doesn't fit my lifestyle as well as it would fit other people's lifestyle. So again, watch Holly Schultz. She's great. She'll run you through the strollers. I will do a review on my Bob Revolution so that you can see what I like and what I don't like about it. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me and I will answer them as honestly as I can, because I don't want to lead you down the wrong path. And I think the one thing that led me down the wrong path when I was looking for baby products is saying you have to have this. You have to have this and you have to have this. And oh gosh, this worked good for me and this worked great for me, and you know, get this, get that. We utilize that. And I really had to take a step back and say, how am I going to be utilizing this baby product? And is it really going to be worth it for me and my baby? Because once again, the most important thing for a baby isn't how much baby gear do you have for your baby. It is you just nurturing your baby and loving your baby. So like I said, they don't use any of this stuff in Africa. They still don't. They didn't use this stuff back then. You know, we had the old crank up wind up swings when I was around, when I was born, and kids turned out fine. So really, you have to consider a baby product or baby gear as something that is going to make your life, not your baby's life, but make your life a little bit easier, and that's going to bring them a safe, comfortable place to be when purchasing this item. So don't overbuy. Do what's best for you. And like I said, any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'm an over-researcher and I can tell you why I would or why I wouldn't go with that. But like I said, it's opinion. Take it with a grain of salt, because what worked for me might not work for you. So this is Ashley with Tiny Wonders Reviews. I hope that this helps you out a little bit when picking out your stroller.